Welcome back, everyone. We are live with Terraria, and our goal today is going to be to visit the dungeon, which may or may not be early. I haven't decided. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked by Skeletron the first time, but you know, these things happen. So, I realized I saw something funny. Okay, when you switch the program that OBS is capturing, you get a little. It tells you what's in the title bar, and normally you don't see the title bar of Terraria because it's full screen. Well, today, but you do wind up seeing it because you see it displayed in OBS. And I bring this up because it had a funny little message in it that I'd never seen before. It tells you should also try Stardew Valley. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Because I don't know if anyone remembers, but occasionally Minecraft did something similar. It would have that starting message, like the yellow text that would just kind of bounce back and forth. And it would say, hey, also try this game. And I believe Terraria was one of the ones listed. But, yeah, it's kind of funny to see that. And seeing this recommending Stardew Valley is incredibly funny for me, since I have played a lot of Stardew Valley. Okay, so since I have them, I'm going to go ahead and use some of these bombs in the most responsible way possible. I'm going to drop them down a pit and hoping nothing bad happens. Oh, hello. Okay, apparently hitting Control twice activates a thing in Windows that I was not aware of. So I will have to remember that in the future. Alright, let's pop a shine potion, and... Ooh, hello! How long have you been there, beautiful? Oh, already got it. Okay. So let's head down here. Oh. I guess the water's not as bad as I remember, but, am I just not carrying... Oh, I'm carrying very few vines. Okay. I think I picked up something that lets me walk on water. That's pretty Captain Obvious stuff, though, but... Okay, so... Alright, I'm gonna do this the really lazy way. Oh, now that I have pumpkins, hold on. I think I can craft these into food. And food gives you a number of stat bonuses. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Pumpkin pie. 8-minute duration. Excellent. And then can I craft these into seeds, possibly? Or do I just have to buy more seeds? Is that how that's going to work? I guess I'll just have to buy more. Okay. So there's a piece of gear here somewhere. Yeah. I'm going to hold on to that for a minute. Because I may have to go harvest more vines. And God knows there's enough of them, but... Ooh, a stink bug. Yeah, you know, I had actually forgotten that we had reached a point where the water had mostly drained out of the shaft. Shaft. So we should be able to use the... Ooh, is that platinum? Oh man, I forgot how bad this game was for focusing. Oh yeah, platinum ore. Cool. I don't know if platinum is going to be better than the demonite stuff I'm wearing right now, but I guess we'll find out. There we go. Oh, we've got another big body of water down there. Oh, I'm not thrilled about that. That went down quite a ways. Ah. Ooh, we're getting to some obsidian. Well, potential obsidian. Oh, I'm getting close to running out of vines. Well, that's fixable, but mildly inconvenient. Ooh, more railroad tracks. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Oh, that looked potentially very ouchy. Okay, well, nothing here. A lot of lava, though. Not a lot to see, but that's okay. You gotta check, you know? Oh, right. Oh, I suppose there's a pot here. We can... Yeah, just some bombs. That's fine. Good evening, Envious Kitten. How are you doing? Oh. Okay, so that's interesting. That did not do what I had hoped it would, and I completely fucked up the macro. Hold on, let me give Envious a proper shout-out. Okay, well, that didn't quite work, but the intent was there. Oh, hey, look at that. That's probably more platinum. Hey, and it's Elliot. Good evening, Elliot. How is everybody today? Oh, consider yourself booped in return. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. Curses. So I set up a macro that is supposed to give a shout out to somebody. It'll show me a list of icons for my buttons. Well, those lucky kitties. Have they been a little better behaved today? Oh, look at that. That's, that looks like emeralds. Well, let's mine those. As one does. That's good. So I was looking at cat photos on my phone. Don't judge me. And like I saw they had, oh my god, this cat has cute. And my brain couldn't decide if it was paws or feet. And said brain immediately referred to them as Pete. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of amusing to me for some reason. So I decided, let's see if that's a thing. Let's see if I thought of something new. or if this is already a thing. And wouldn't you know, there's a Reddit just showing off cat paws or Pete's. And I'm like, well, I guess that says that there is no such thing as an original thought. Toe Pete's? That makes sense. A friend of mine, well, actually a friend of mine's roommate had a cat they called Yeti that had an unusual number of toes. It was like 9 or something ridiculous. It was definitely a weird mutant cat, but very cool. A very chill cat, too. Toe poets. Those are those guys who really get into feet. I guess I can zoom back out. Okay, so I guess I need to go traveling to get some more vines, and we're going to see if the vine book works while it's in my inventory and not as an accessory. And I think I'm going to make... Oh, is that silver? That's probably just silver. Whoops. And I'm going to make my way over to the dungeon. Oh, it's demonite. Well, let's get that out of here anyway. Oh, that's so cute. I like how there's a whole Reddit devoted to one-eyed cats, just called pirate kitties or something along those lines. I'm like, okay, this is really specific and decidedly adorable. A good friend of mine had a one-eyed kitty until very recently. Sweet little guy. It was just this infection they had as a little babby cat that cost him an eye. Okay, we don't really need recall potions anymore, do we? I don't see any point in invisibility potions. Oh, for sure. Oh, let's test the thingy. Oh, I have to have it equipped. Rats. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, because I'm low on vines. And they haven't had that site around in ages. Nobody even remembers Vine, do they? It was like Twitter, but for video. You could make 6 or 5 second videos, and that was it. That was the only thing you could upload. I didn't see the point. I mean, granted, there are guys like 5 second films who absolutely would thrive on there. But, oh, why would someone do that? One of my buttons doesn't seem to function. I mean, it probably shouldn't because it's a view count thing, and view counts really only make you sad. You know, shine potions are inexpensive. I'm just going to go ahead and use them. Yeah, that happens. Okay. I think the dungeon was on the right-hand side. I could be completely wrong about this. I mean, what else is new? Oh, let's grab the Fallen Star. Okay, am I just gonna have to go up this way? Oh dear. I sometimes think that's the case with most cats. We're just not around to see those moments where they do something really silly or really dangerous. Because, I mean, you can't keep an eye on them 24/7 for the most part. My dad's had a few indoor and outdoor cats, so who knows what kind of trouble they got up to. I was just thinking of this one the other day. We had this, well, my stepmom had this long-haired cat. A lot of random brown and black all through her fur. She did not like any of us, because so far as she was concerned, everyone who wasn't my stepmom was an intruder. And it's like, okay, fair's fair, you know. Cats are very territorial. Oh, goblins. Oh, man. I am not prepared for that. So anyway, this cat did not like me at all. And she had been outside for a little while, and she came back with a hole in her side. Just a little one, but she'd gotten punctured by something. So, you know, they take her to the vet, they patch her up. And they say, okay, well, she's going to have to be on antibiotics for, God, like a week or two. And so that was, she had to be fed antibiotics twice a day. Which means basically stuffing a dropper down her throat and having her drink something that she definitely doesn't like. Now, to compound this, my dad and my stepmom went on a vacation shortly after this happened. So, they're like, well, you're going to have to get the cat. I'm like, no. So every 12 hours, this poor thing had to be picked up by someone she didn't like, get wrapped in a towel, and have an eyedropper full of antibiotics shoved down her throat. It's not hard to figure out why she vanished. It's like, geez, man, that's got to be a horrible experience for the poor thing. Because, you know, it'd be like, well, it's just about 3. So, and the cat's sleeping on the couch, so let's get her with a towel, and, poor little thing. Oh, look, more Eater of Souls kills. Wow, more corruption? Oh, hello. When did we have a meteor strike? Okay, so that's interesting. I really wish it hadn't hit in the corruption, but can't really do a lot about that. Just gotta roll with it. Well, I guess we're coming back here later. Oh, excuse me. I'm kind of realizing I haven't eaten since last night. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Jeez, that little guy. Oh, that's that gnome that was mentioned a while ago. Okay. Last week, I got some achievement for a gnome getting exposed to the sun, and I didn't even notice it happening. And I guess that explains it right there. There's the little guy. Can I just mine him? Would that be fucked up? You can. Oh, that's a little weird. Okay, I don't even know what stink bug is for. Oh, sweet, I have a garden gnome. Oh, is that a gobbo? Hey, it is. Holy crap. Birds of prey are certainly nifty and all, but geez. Terrifying to have one hunting a cat. Wow. Oh, I guess I can't escape the goblins. I'm gonna actually have to kill them to get them to F off. And if my numbers are right, it's going to be 300 goblins. Was he orange? I mean, I know I kind of stereotype orange cats a lot, but... Look at these suckers. No kidding. That explains why he didn't stay out of the way of the elk. So my orange cat was a total sweetie, and I miss him all the time. And unfortunately, he vanished at the same time they started some construction across the street on these apartments. And I'm like, oh man, I put two and two together. I think something bad happened. He was a little sweetie. Not terribly bright, but I mean, he was an orange cat. Oh wait, they dropped some spike balls. I can use those on them. I just need inventory space. Oh yeah, mud blocks. Let's pitch those. So the good news is, when I clear out a goblin army, that means somewhere in the underworld I'll be able to get the goblin tinker, who is super useful. Because not only does he give you a piece of equipment that lets you start merging gear together, you also get the opportunity to re-roll some of your equipment until you get the best suffixes for it. Black cats are interesting. They always go from, these... Oops. These majestic critters that just kind of stare at you enigmatically to frolicking around like maniacs. Like just 0 to derp in record speed. Okay, so let's see if we can hurt goblins with some balls. I don't think it's very complex. I mean, there's a lot of equipment, especially during the late game. And understanding the progression is kind of a weird thing about it, but it's kind of like 2D Minecraft with more stuff, I guess. Well, that doesn't quite wrap up the goblin invasion, so I'm gonna finish it. God, we're only halfway? Seriously, game? How many goblins do I have to murder before they get the point? Now, it's the pirate ones that usually are a huge problem for me. Because there's a lot of pirates. Oops. Only 66%. Jeez. So actually, when I finish the goblin army, I'm going to take a short intermission. There's something I want to check on. Oh, pardon me. I don't know how I'm belching this much. I barely ate today. Or yesterday, for that matter. Okay, come get some goblins. Neener, neener. Oh, okay. Okay. Big stretch. Okay, we beat the goblin army. There's still going to be some stragglers. But let's just duck down here and grab all the junk they left behind, which includes a bunch of money. Alright, so I'm going to take probably not even 5 minutes, and I will be right back. Please stand by.